This is just me, laptop. This Barefoot Dreams blanket, guys, the hype on these is real. They are amazing. Just sitting on the couch. Here's my coffee. I mentioned this on Instagram, but I totally slept on this trend. Like, obviously everyone's talked about the 5-minute journal for months now. Months, what am I saying? Years. I feel like it's been popular for the past like 3+ years. And I just finally got it. And I am so in love. So it's like, if for those of you who don't know, basically you fill out like what you're grateful for, 3 things you're grateful for right in that moment, 3 things that would make today great, daily affirmations. So I am strong, I am capable, like whatever you want to say there, full sentences, like whatever you're feeling your affirmation should be. And then at the end of the night, you just fill out 3 amazing things that happened and what could have made the day even better. Good morning. It is Tuesday and I'm actually feeling great. I actually woke up very groggy, like felt as if I had had 3 hours of sleep last night, which was typical. You guys know me and my sleep. It's a saga. But once I actually got my tush out of bed, I felt better. I had some really delicious coffee. Sadly, we slept a bit later, so Zach wasn't around to have coffee with me, but usually we sit together and have our morning cup of coffee. So today I was alone. I watched a YouTube video, which is a habit I'm trying to break, watching videos in the morning. I feel like it's not the worst thing I could be doing, who are we kidding, but I definitely feel like I would be better to set my day on a better intention and note if I was not watching TV. So that's something I'm working on, but today did not happen. But that's okay. I got a new friend in. This is the Dyson, the mini, the Cool Me, I don't know what it's called. It's basically the fan / air purifier, but the like personal mini one. So we just got that. I popped it here, not sure where I'll keep it. It's a little spacey looking for my taste, but I also want to have it in a spot where when we're sleeping, we can, like she is right now, we can feel the effects of the fan. Unfortunately, we have carpeting in our bedroom. Like that aside, we have like regular carpet, which I would not do for myself, but we rent this place, so it is carpet in the bedroom. And I do find that makes it extra worse for me. So I'm hoping that this guy will help me and make me a little less congested from my dust allergy. Like just getting the particles out of the air, I don't know. This is new to me, so I'll let you guys know if I notice any difference, but regardless, it's a nice fan. And yeah, I did my 5-minute journal this morning, which I've been very consistent with for about a week now since I got it. I did that. I've been working, obviously, because it's the work day. And I've got a list of other things that I need to get through, some content, some house-related items, so I'm going to continue on with my day, and hopefully it's a good one. So, let's go. Okay, I just have to show you guys how cute she is when she sleeps sometimes. Look at that position. Doesn't really look very comfortable. Ugh, she's so cute. Good morning. I'm so tired this morning. I also have no makeup on because I am going to a skincare appointment this morning with a dermatologist. I think she's a dermatologist. I've been really struggling with my skin. I feel like a lot of people have during COVID. I feel like it's like a mixture of being indoors so much more, being in our kind of drier environments with like less fresh air, less sunshine. It's also stress. I think stress has a huge impact on your entire body, including your skin. At least for me, I definitely notice when I'm more stressed, my skin's always worse. So I think it's a lot of factors, but I think in general, over the past year, my skin's been kind of having a bad phase, and I've never struggled with skin in an intense way. I've never been someone who has like crystal clear, incredible skin all the time. I definitely get breakouts here and there. I always have, but it's been exceptionally bad lately. And I have spent so much money. I mean, I love Sephora. I love beauty products and skincare products. You guys know, like, that's something I love so much. But I just don't know what to do anymore. So one thing I got really into lately is skincare videos on TikTok. It's a whole thing you can get into. There's so many, and it's actually a great place to find videos on that kind of thing. And there's these two women in particular that I love their videos, and they've made me realize how little I truly know about skincare. And as I was watching their videos, I was realizing like I should really get to know more, and I should educate myself more on this topic. Since I love beauty and skincare products, I should actually know what I'm doing a little bit. Obviously I'm not trained, but like I know all the products, I know a lot of them, like what they do in theory, but depending on the type of skin you have, the climate you live in, and what products you pair with what and when, it all changes. Like you could be using the right things in completely the wrong way and have like not get their benefit. So I was in over my head, and I decided my skin's been bad for a really long time. It was time to call for help. So I am going to a clinic in Toronto that a couple of my girlfriends have gone to, and they've had amazing results after going there. So I'm gonna go give them a try and see how it goes. I will say, the only other time I've gone for like a professional like appointment with a dermatologist or someone like that, other than like facials and stuff, was when I was a teenager. My mom took me to a dermatologist when I was struggling with acne, and we couldn't figure out what to do. And I just remember them being so mean, like looking at my skin and being like, ugh, like disgusted. It felt like I was probably 13 at the time, so I'm sure I was dramatizing it, but I do remember them being really mean. And like having this one clinic was like well known in the area we lived in, and everyone went there, but everyone was like, they're very mean. So I'm a little bit like, oh, are all dermatologists, I presume all dermatologists are gonna be like, oh, your skin is terrible. So we shall see how this goes, but I figured I would bring you guys with me this morning. I'm not gonna bring you into the clinic because I'm not there yet with the vlogging world, and truly I don't think they'd allow, but I'll bring you along and let you know how it goes. Oh, and the other thing is, I put this guy on this morning, which I spoke about on Instagram. I found it at Sephora. It's the perfume Maison Louis Marie number 4, and it's such a good dupe for the Le Labo Santal perfume. So that perfume's incredibly expensive. Le Labo in general is a very pricey, bougie brand, and if that's not your price point and you've wanted to get a similar scent, definitely check this guy out. I just got the travel size because I wanted to like try it for a bit and see if I liked it before investing, so would recommend. I will say the full-size bottle is way more value than this. This is, I mean, I feel like travel size always aren't the best value, but yeah, so if you guys are interested, you should definitely check it out. I've become obsessed. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on a couple of things I touched on in this week's vlog before I sign off today. So number one, I talked about my allergies and how we got the Dyson Pure Cool Me, I think it's called, fan slash air purifier, and I was hoping that it would make a difference for my allergies. That was like what I really wanted to see if it would help with. I am absolutely completely shocked at how well this has helped my allergies. I've had allergies my entire life. I think for the longest time I didn't even realize I had allergies because it was just like normal to me. I always go like this to my nose, so for anyone that's known me for a long time, you've probably seen me do that. I never even realized I did it. I think I realized as like a teenager because some friends pointed it out, and that's because my nose is like perpetually itchy and I never even really realized that it was, and that's due to my allergies. And They kind of got so bad. I have really itchy eyes as well, and earlier this year I actually went for an allergy test, and it was one of the prick tests where they like go down your arm and they prick you, and then they put little bits of allergens in there and see how you react to them. And I was severely allergic to dust. It was like the #1 thing that really reacted for me. And it made a lot of sense because my parents' home is like an old Victorian, and I always had trouble when I was living back at home. And then the apartment we're in now, I have a lot of trouble in, and my allergies have really bothered me. Obviously this year spending so much more time in the apartment than I'm used to. And in the bedroom, there's actually like full carpet in the bedroom. And I've never lived in a house that has like installed carpet before. And I think just because it's, you know, has been here for such a long time, it obviously traps so much dust. Like I've always had carpets, like decorative carpets, but I find that they're a lot easier to keep clean and vacuum pretty regularly. So unfortunately this bedroom has really aggravated my allergies. And so I was hoping that getting this fan would really help, and it shockingly has made such a difference. Obviously my allergies aren't just gone, but I would say it's improved them like 60+%, which is like pretty, it's a lot. Like I feel like it's just really helped. So as I mentioned, the actual fan that we got is like the little one, and it looks very spacey. The only place that I wanted it to be able to like hit me while I was sleeping to help me, so the only place in our bedroom that we can really put it is like right on top of the dresser, and it just is such an eyesore and it takes up so much space. So we actually have talked about potentially getting rid of this one and trading it in for the standing one. And they actually have one that can be heater as well, which would be good for the winters because we might not want to have a fan going the entire time in the winters. And I think that one actually can even air purify without either a fan or a heater. So that would be really great. So we're gonna look into that. So I'm really happy because this has provided a lot of relief for me. I don't know if you can hear that, but our air conditioning just came on. Okay, so then quickly I want to let you guys know how it went at the dermatologist office that I went to. So I went in for the consultation for my skin, which has been really bothering me this year, and I wanted to see what I could do to get it kind of in a better spot. I actually meant to like shoot a bit of content outside, like where it was and stuff, but I totally forgot as I got closer, so I think I just got like me walking down the street. But it went really well. She kind of told me a lot of what I thought she may tell me based on what my friends' experiences have been. They've been kind of similar to one another, so based on those I had a feeling I knew kind of what I was in for. Essentially she recommended I go on 3 of her products. She's definitely a less is more kind of a mentality, so my skincare has gone from like a million different things down to basically 3. So I'm gonna do this and use up the products because I spent the money and got the products, and honestly the other girls that I know that have gone to her have had such amazing results with her products, so I'm hoping that it can kind of get me back on track. I don't think I'll use her products forever, but it's definitely kind of a good base to go to know and to see if it works. And then she recommended a couple other things. I think it was blue light therapy, and then an enzyme peel and maybe another chemical peel. They suggested that I go that I just start using the products for a couple months and see how I go, because apparently a lot of people find that the products are more than enough to clear their skin up and then they don't need the treatments. So I'm curious to do some of the treatments, and I think regardless there's a few treatments I was looking into, so I'm gonna see how I go. I definitely I'm always interested in different treatments and options available, but I want to do some more research before I book in to do any of those things. So the other things she told me were the sunscreens that I use, which I think I told her right now I use Illumier and Supergoop, and she was not a fan of either of those, even though they sold Illumier there. She said for me, for like my kind of more acne prone skin, that she would recommend like a completely clear sunscreen. They had one that she recommended, but they didn't have it in stock. So I don't know, I think I'm going to maybe not go with their sunscreen, and I'm gonna use up what I have because honestly they're expensive sunscreens and I already have them. I don't want that product to go to waste. But then I'm gonna look. I know Elta MD is supposed to be amazing for sunscreen, so I might try that next. So the other thing that she's really big about, and I knew she would say this because the other girls I know that went to see her, she told them the same thing, is she's really against liquid foundations. and she always tells people who are struggling with their skin and trying to get it back on track to stop using liquid foundation and to start using powder foundation. I actually did a video a really long time ago about a powder foundation that I bought. It's by Jane Iredale. And I do like it, but I definitely don't always kind of reach for the powder foundation. It's just like, I don't know, I just find powder foundations they definitely look a little cakey because they're completely powder based. So I don't know for this one. I'm not wearing much foundation as it is right now, given I'm working from home. It's less is more for me right now. I'm using like a little bit of concealer and mascara on the regular, and that's kind of it. So I'm nearly done this powder foundation that I have, and I might pick up another one just to have for days that I want a bit more coverage and try and kind of go by her philosophy at the beginning at least while I get back on track. But I've been using her products. I mean, I have a bit of makeup on right now, but I've been using her products for about 4 days, so not really enough to tell, and I definitely think it takes a while for you to see benefits when using new like skincare in general. So keep your fingers crossed for me that this works. But yeah, I will let you guys know how it goes, and if it works for me, I'll definitely give you all the info on the products so that you can check them out. So that I think is where I'm gonna wrap up for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really gonna try and put them out more often. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get this one out. But yeah, I hope everyone is staying safe and staying happy. Thank you so much for watching, and if you did like this video, make sure you're subscribed, give it a like, the whole shebang, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Bye.